Hey guys, Outriders have been out for less than a week and I have played for almost 50 hours now, and I wanted to showcase my melee tank-ish trickster build. There will be no story spoilers in this video. All clips you see are from expeditions, which is endgame missions, sort of like a rift system in Diablo 3. And if you wanna know my quick review, game is really good. I would rate it a solid 8 out of 10. With couple of improvements it could be probably 9 out of 10. The story was really amazing, it has satisfying combat and cool items. If you are unsure about buying this game, you can always try out free demo and see if you like, and your progress will be saved if you decide to continue playing full game. Before I talk about this Cyclone Trickster build, I want to mention one more thing. Miner Gun Builder is a mobile game where you pilot a spaceship which you can modify in many different ways. Passive tree is sort of like in Path of Exile where you need to figure out how to do the most damage progress as far as possible. I already showcased this game some time ago, and since then it got more updates, more ships, more gun designs and builds. There are 8 captains with custom skills, 100 handmade missions, infinite procedural created worlds, 32 ships, 51 achievements, 52 weapon components, 73 skills in the skill tree, and many possible weapon designs. It also has small but active Discord community to share and talk about builds. It is a free game, and if you are interested, check the link in the video description. Now onto this Cyclone Trickster. I wanted to focus more on abilities rather than gunplay, and I have tried all sorts of different versions, and Cyclone for me felt the best. It is not great for clear speed, and in party it plays more like a tank, disruptor, a support. Can teleport behind enemies gaining protective shield, also has a slow time bubble, which looks really cool seeing bullets slowly moving inside it and enemies in slow motion. And the main ability of course is Cyclone. Since all items and passive tree focuses on Anomaly power, I don't do much damage with guns. So I have been trying different mods on guns, and it is probably the best to use mods that proc some damaging abilities on hit. I like using this Entangle, which does damage over time over 3 seconds on a 2-second cooldown, and some other either damaging procs or debuff like Vulnerability, which increases damage done to debuffed enemy from all sources, which can help to deal a lot more damage, especially in party. So this build is better suited for team play. For items you also want to get cooldown reduction, because after using Cyclone you will be much weaker for a couple of seconds, during which you may want to use a slow bubble or teleport to gain shield. Slow bubble is also great when you want to revive a teammate. I'm still working on upgrading my items and farming tier 8 expeditions before I move on. My items are currently level 42, 43, but I'm still working on getting better items with more fitting mods, because you can only replace one mod which then locks the other mod. There are also legendary set armor pieces that increase Cyclone damage by 100%, but I only got one piece, so for now I'm using epic items only. On armor you want at least 3 tier 1 mods that affect Cyclone. Reduce damage taken by 40% while channeling Cyclone, increase Cyclone duration by 5 seconds, and increase Cyclone damage, which also gives more flare damage with item levels. There is also Cyclone movement speed, but I didn't find it very useful for this playstyle. There are a couple other mods for Cyclone, but those recover health or shield on kill. There are higher tier mods for Cyclone, like Anomaly power while moving, and hopefully more mods for it, but I haven't discovered all the mods yet. By the way, you can swap mods very easily, as long as you have disassembled item with that mod. Once you use that mod, you're gonna have to get a new one if you want to use it again on a different item piece. By the way, the mods do not stack. You can see a little duplicate icon next to a mod, next to an item if it has that mod on your equipped items. There are all sorts of other mods that can make you tankier or do more damage, but I haven't finalized this build yet, so this is just a playstyle showcase. Now the passive tree feels like Path of Exile. I'm following the bottom tree, which focuses on Anomaly power, dipping a bit into the middle tree to get some tankiness and cooldown for utility abilities. On the bottom tree, taking a bit of skill leech. You may need more if you don't have skill leech on items, but I do have quite a bit on items, so I didn't take all the skill leech that I could. Also taking node that increases the firepower based on Anomaly power. This combined with a mod on a weapon that gives another 30% of Anomaly power as firepower can bring my firepower to a decent number. But in the end, most of my gun damage is now done with a pistol that procs damage over time and instant ability on a 1 second cooldown. So I may change this passive tree again. Oh, and you can reset passive tree anytime with no cost. Feel free to experiment. There are 3 larger passive nodes that can give you combined 100% increased anomaly power and 25% resistance penetration for 10 seconds after you have used deception skill and movement skill, which in my case is teleport and slow bubble. So for 10 seconds you could do really high cyclone damage, but it also makes you waste bubble and you may be much more vulnerable after cyclone. That's it for the showcase. If you know some cool mod combination, let me know in the comments below. I had some really crazy infinite poison build ideas with Technomancer and insane damage Twisted Bullet Trickster, and I wanna hear more cool combos. For now, thank you for watching and I will see you soon for Path of Exile's Ultimatum League announcement.